If I could I have you identify yourself for me?
Representative Jim Cantwell. I moonlight for WATD.
Jim, you don't have a challenger.
I do not have a challenge.
Talk a bit about what platforms and what issues are important to you.
I think for the South Shore, the most important thing people want right now is to see folks who are really invested in paying attention to what's going on in the economy, showing that we have a state government that will be receptive to the needs of small businesses. This event tonight that Perry WATD is having is a huge event for chamber folks who are all coming to talk about business needs tonight. And I think that the state has responded by trying to make sure that we have lower health insurance premiums. The state has been helping to try. We just did an economic development bill that is helping to make sure that we'll have investment that will stay here in Massachusetts. We're doing a lot to try to help the economy. And I can tell you, Steve, as you know, for covering things, our area is a bellwether of what's going on in this whole state. So I'm pleased to see people here tonight talking about how they see progress in our local economy and how they think that there are better things to come.
One of the key issues, I think, over the past couple months, and actually for even longer than that, the Route 139 expansion project. Talk a bit about that and the progress that you're making up on Beacon Hill.
One of the greatest things I can say here for Route 139 and for economic development is Governor Patrick has helped us break a logjam that we've had for almost 20 years. And he's committed that we have $6 million in funding to come to make improvements to Route 139. We'll have a light right up the street here on Enterprise Drive. We're going to expand Route 139 to 4 lanes that will help traffic move. The South Shore Chamber of Commerce identified this as being one of the greatest economic potential and one of the greatest projects we should do on the South Shore. When it's complete, we think we'll have some 900 new jobs that are going to come as a result of this infrastructure improvement. I'm thrilled that we'll be able to be breaking ground. Actually, we know we'll be able to start some work right now to try to move poles and the like and break ground next year.
As a legislator, it seems like you've been a kind of a friend to the chambers and a friend to the local businesses. Talk a bit about that and what specific things you've done to assist them.
I think for the chamber, when I first took office, I said it would be important. I wanted to be in the Financial Services Committee and on a Small Business Committee. I'm on both of them up at the State House. And some specific steps, I'm very proud of the fact that we did a piece that was both good for consumers and for businesses, which was to keep an appellate board that allows people, if you're a small business with a car that has an accident, if you're a consumer that has an accident, we made sure to keep a board that helps local consumers fight when their insurance company says that they're at fault and can have them. It could cost them some $3,000 over a 3 to 4 year period of time in new costs. The thing I mentioned, small business reform for health insurance. I'm really proud of the bill that we just passed now 2 months ago that's going to allow for the first time in 30 years, the insurance commissioner for this state, with Deval Patrick, when health insurance companies wanted to increase their business rates some 30%, Deval Patrick said no. This has gone to litigation, and we're finding that the rates now, after litigation, will be in the 8% range.
As a legislator, this is probably some of the best things that you can do, coming to chamber events like this.
Right.
Talk a bit about the reception you get as a legislator coming to events like this.
I get the best reception when I lead against trucks. It's kind of a Scott Brown type thing. So we're here to promote WATD and the news crew. This is a good. The nice thing about folks here is that the folks here value people. It doesn't matter what their political party is. It doesn't matter what their philosophy is. They value people who understand business, who understand hard work. And these folks here, they're all business leaders, but they're all community leaders as well. So it's a perfect way for people to come together and to share ideas for how we're going to make our communities better.